What's up, guys?
Hey, Ville gang.
Today we're gonna come to you with a kind of like a game, right?
I wouldn't say it's a game.
It's who knows who better.
Who knows who better? So we got a list of questions, and they are easy, medium, hard, intimate, funny, bunch of different ones. So we're gonna get into that.
Let's get into it. I'm V.
And I'm Lu.
Let's go! Okay, why don't you start? I think that you're supposed to have like a little paddle board. You're supposed to write your answer.
But some of the deep questions are not one-worded.
Okay.
And we don't have paddle boards.
I have them in my Amazon cart.
Okay. We'll do this again one day. But let's see here. So should I ask you a question about me? Yes. Yes, it is. I think you should look at questions too. Have yours. I guess this is also a good way to learn about each other too. Learn some things. I'm still learning about. Like this one, for instance. What's my favorite flower?
My favorite flower?
My favorite flower.
Your favorite flower?
Yours is roses.
I do like a red rose.
And he has a song called Hyacinth. So it's between the hyacinth and a red rose.
Yeah, I was gonna say lilies or hydrangea. I really like hydrangea. But for you, or cannabis flowers, I really like those too.
Ah, those count.
I don't know. What's your favorite flower?
My favorite flower. I just really do like flowers though. Any type of flower. If I see flowers, I'll be like drawn to them, but I don't have a specific favorite. I'm not really good with favorites.
Right, that's why this game is gonna be a little difficult.
No, only when it comes to the favorite stuff.
Okay.
Your turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
What's my favorite color?
Baby blue. Sky blue.
Baby blue. That's my favorite color.
Yeah, we hope to incorporate that color in our wedding.
Yeah. Okay.
What's my favorite color?
You don't have a favorite color.
I don't know. But in like grade school, I used to claim that orange was my favorite color, but I only claim that is because I feel like people don't really like the color orange, so I wanted to be like different.
I went through like a tangerine orange favorite color phase in middle school.
I like green. It's like earthy. I like what green represents, like money.
All the colors of the rainbow are beautiful. Beautiful.
They are.
For different reasons.
They are. I've been on a mauve kick though.
Okay, mauve.
Yeah. Pink. Not pink. Mauve. But anyway.
Blue and pink.
Let's see here. I'm gonna pick a hard one.
Yeah.
What's my favorite way to relax?
Sex.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah. I do enjoy it. It's a great way to relax.
I don't know. He doesn't do anything else. He doesn't find any ways to relax.
Relax.
He doesn't relax.
My favorite way to relax?
A vacation?
A vacation. I mean, I don't know.
Probably a vacation.
I really do enjoy our time right here though.
Oh yeah.
We should name this place.
Our cuddle time.
This is a very special place for us. We cuddle a lot, watch movies. Well, try to watch movies and TV shows, but
He knocks out.
he's involved. Something about his pheromones and the heat that comes off of him, it just rocks me right to sleep.
Sleepy time.
Sleepy time. His favorite way to relax is to smoke. I put some right on down.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. I like to relax in many ways, but that is a consistent one.
And listen to music.
Yeah, music, me time, solitude, just being by myself and recalibrating.
So are we in the deep section?
I'm just scrolling down. Is it my turn to ask or yours? What's the place where I feel most at peace?
At home. I think at home. I was gonna say his room, but I think the home in general is a place where you feel most peaceful. Because you'll find yourself in the kitchen or in the laundry, the bed, in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in your own room.
Yeah, I think that's a good answer because I don't even like being on vacation for that long.
Yeah.
You guys might have seen some of our vlogs and our cruise vlog. They're like, why is Val so cranky? Because traveling, the ins and outs of the airport, renting cars, doing this, doing that, dealing with people.
Don't let him not have his things.
Right, don't let me forget anything. I get so much anxiety. I have dreams about it. I have nightmares about like forgetting like one or two things at home that are really important to me that I needed, or like worrying if you can pack something that's gonna be too big, if they're gonna take it out of your luggage, you're gonna be held up at TSA. It's just like, I get so much anxiety with traveling. I love it like once I'm there, and that's wonderful. I want to go on vacation.
Yeah.
But
Coming soon.
there's no place like home. No place like my bed with my things and everything the way that I like it.
Let's get over it.
So, yeah, that's my jam. Yep, home. Go ahead, you ask one.
Let's see. What's my go-to karaoke song?
Is it the way
Yeah.
you love me, baby?
Yes, the Jill,
Jill
Scott.
Scott.
I love that song.
You go. He's gonna do that every time. What's a joke that always cracks me up?
A joke that always cracks you up. Like a genre?
I don't know. What's something that's funny to me?
A joke. I know you have the most hilarious laugh. Like a little gremlin. I don't know. Well, I mean, you will laugh at some dark stuff. Some really messed up stuff.
That's the messed up.
I can't even say it's really messed up. Things you shouldn't laugh about. This one is on the floor.
I remember the last time I laughed really hard. It was me. It was watching a video of myself on like Alec and Brian's vlog. Just the way that I act is just so funny.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna insert a clip. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So funny.
Yeah.
Why am I like this? What else is really funny to me? I don't know.
You are funny to yourself.
I'm hilarious. I'm like one of the funniest people that I know, truly. But you have to get to know me to see that side.
Okay.
What's a fear I'm working to overcome?
Wow. It's deep.
Yeah, it's in the deep section.
What is a fear that he's working to overcome? I would say a fear of not being able to provide, I guess.
Wow.
He knows that he has the knowledge and the capabilities to do things that he needs to do.
And the want and desire.
Yes, but I think there's just always that looming existential fear that exists when you are carrying so much on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And I say it's a fear because I don't believe that fear is real. I believe that fear is like a reminder of your soul telling you that you need to create a new belief system about something that you're believing that isn't quite true. So he thinks about those things, and I'll have to remind him of who he is and the man that I am with. I know I believe in him wholeheartedly, and but I think all of us need like a reminder sometimes, because it's either he's in his like Delulu, like I can conquer the world mode, or the I'm about to crash out mode. There's no in between.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who is this person I'm talking to right now? Oh, I'm talking to the guy who's not sure about himself. But the other guy, he'll be back soon enough, and he'll be trying to open up a restaurant and his own cruise line and his own fashion line, and then he'll be trying to in a couple of hours or so. So, yeah, that's what I'll say.
Oh, get you a man, y'all. Get you a man. Get you a friend man.
A man friend.
A man friend.
Yep.
That's good. Who's it? Your turn.
What's my philosophy in life?
Oh my God.
In life.
You're so philosophical. Which one? Which philosophy?
What comes to mind?
Your philosophy on life is so multifaceted. I think the philosophy that you're in right now, like the wave you're on right now, is the frequency of love. You've been vibing on that, and we've had a lot of discussions about the love frequency, and if it's not reaching there, then it's simply inferior. Whatever it is, it could be people, situations, like, yeah, that's my philosophy right now. It's big. Philosophy is big. But
Yeah.
do you want to elaborate on your philosophy?
I mean, the first thing that came to my mind is like, nothing is that serious. Nothing is that we're doing here is that serious. We have all of these social constructs that we've invented. We have all of these systems that we follow, and
Even creating content.
yeah, we were laughing about that earlier.
I don't want to create content.
It's like, do you think it matters that you don't want to create content? Because it doesn't. You still have to make content.
The
but it's funny
algorithm
because
is hungry. It needs you to feed it.
or needs more. Our parents didn't have to do this though, and like, why do we feel like we have to do this to like survive and get by? But it's because we have bigger dreams. Like, we want to do and accomplish way more. Their dreams was having a family, having a job, and going to church every Sunday, and that was enough. Maybe going to Florida once every 5 years.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. But we see the stuff.
We want to go off to Dubai and Europe.
We want to see
Italy.
the world. We have big dreams. So when you have big dreams like that, you have to
Make content.
aim. You have to make content. Yeah. But with that being said, I mean, when you are vibrating like that, it's a different frequency. And it's the love frequency. Like, and I just believe that there's a split happening in the consciousness, and it is the return or the awakening of the Christ consciousness. And that's just one word for it, but it is this, it's the love frequency. The things that you think that you want to hate or dislike about another group of people who isn't harming anybody, all of that's bullshit. Just so you know. Like if you're trying to hate on somebody for something, then they're not harming anyone by doing it, and they're minding their business and doing something that helps them and edifies their spirit and their soul, and you want to take up a cause about it, that is not the love frequency.
It's
that is not
weird.
the Christ consciousness.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of us grew up in that type of thought, that type of mindset, and we've just exited that space.
Yeah.
And so inferior is one way to put it, or one way to describe it, but it's more so it's just a different plane of existence. Like, I do not exist on the same plane of existence vibrationally that you do anymore, and you will stay there. You're banished there. You're stuck there. But I can't even help you. I can't even save you. You can't even save people because they think that we're delusional and we think that they're delusional. So that's the thing. It's like we're just gonna stay where we are and see what happens.
But even our communication is like inhibited when we're in that place, because like some of the people that we used to hang with, I know for me, I don't hang with anymore. We're just not. It's not that we're on the same level. We're just on a different branch of time, really. They want to stay where they were, and I wanted to go somewhere else, on my journey. And
yeah, and as you know, our engagement shook up our whole world.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like when you shake that salt thing and it separates, the two different elements. It's kind of like, now I know. Now I have to know that you're old earth and I'm new earth, and I'm like, dang, like I can't really vibe with you no more because it's so different now.
Yeah.
It's like, now I know about it, now I'm aware of it. And mind you, that was as a result of an action of love.
Yeah. Beautiful milestone.
Yeah, love was happening, and then they want to separate from you and separate from that. That means they don't understand love.
But it also made way for, or room for, actual love to come in and fill us.
Absolutely. So full from all of that. So yes, that's the philosophy.
Okay, we go. Keep going. Game. Oh, is it my turn? Yeah, it's my turn. What's a talent or interest I've developed over the years?
You always are taking on new interests and talents. I guess content creation, editing, and like he has won awards for this at his brokerage before. Just his commitment to creating content, creating his channel, creating his real estate channel, creating social media content for his Instagram page. And I said, when you say the word developed, that makes me think because it's something that's developing and growing over time. So that's what I would say.
That's cool. Even though sometimes I don't feel like doing it, but I enjoy doing it.
Yeah, he enjoys it. Yeah. Totes. Mine is, I like two of these actually. I like this little section. I'm gonna change mine. What is a quality I admire in others?
A quality you admire in others. A quality like about themselves, or?
Yeah, like a quality that they possess in other people.
I think you admire, a few things, but if I could choose one, cleanliness, like someone who is clean, smells nice, like you can tell that they are they take care of themselves. You definitely pay attention to the details, like if it's a clean, I don't know, like a fresh, they have a freshness about them. But also like the person itself. You admire people that take the time to pronounce your name. And actually, like, you can tell when someone is interested in you, you know, and you admire that when people can take interest in you. You know, like they actually want to like talk to you and get to know you.
Yeah, the first thing that came to my mind was openness. When someone is like open, they have like an open energy, they just have an open, welcoming spirit and energy. I'm very open. I'm very open.
Yeah, sometimes it makes people uncomfortable. I could see like certain people, especially masculine men, when Val's like trying to make them feel like, you know, open up.
Open up.
They're like, I don't know what to do.
Anybody, this is not just masculine, it's just people in general, gay men will be uncomfortable when it's like,
just relax.
Oh, I'm here to get into it with you. Like, I'm here to get to know you. Like, I'm here because we're going to pour into each other today, right now, in this moment. And when I catch somebody that will get into it with me, and we can get into it with each other, and we're vibing, I love that. But when I thought about admire, the word admire, that's more so something I appreciate in somebody. And a few of the things you said are more so things I
It's a hard
appreciate
question.
with people. But when I thought about the word admire, I admire people who show up to their opportunities. I admire people, even if they're not as talented, if they're not as gifted, if they're not as this and the other, they show up, they go, they seize their opportunity, they put their product out, they put their video out, and I'm such a perfectionist. I cannot do that. I can't do it. I just have, my stuff has to be right, perfectly rolled out, curated. I have a Normani complex, and we all know how that's turning out for her.
We still waiting on candy paint.
Exactly.
To this day.
So it's bad, and I admire people who just do it. Just do it, like Nike.
What's a failure that ultimately led to personal growth?
My whole life. Failed at everything.
Stop.
I fell forward. I mean,
It's about me.
oh. LOL. I was talking about me. I'm like,
Go ahead.
so much failure. You're not the big failure. I'm the big failure.
Why do you feel like you failed?
Oh, I'm like a huge failure.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Why does he say this to himself?
I've experienced a lot of failure in my life, and it's really like, in retrospect, like in the moment, I feel like I'm making the right decision. But then I realized 6 months later that it was a failure, and it was a bad choice. Bad decision. But I learned from those things, I learned from everything, and I grow, and I come to a place where I'm better off for it, I'm learning from it, you know? So it's rare that I repeat lots of mistakes and stuff like that, because it hurts so damn bad when I mess it up the first time. So yes, but I would say a failure that has affected you deeply. Is that the question? The first thing that comes to my mind is him selling his first house.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's technically a failure, but I think that is something that's like was so monumentally like
traumatizing, you guys.
bad thing for him that he just views as a bad decision that he made.
So bad.
And when he tells the story about it, I can see how that, you know, in retrospect, because in the moment that felt like it was the right thing to do for you.
It was so dumb.
But in retrospect, it's like, I wish I never did that, because a person with a mortgage at the time where they don't make mortgages like that no more. So, I mean, that could have been a great cash flowing property for him even to this day. But, yeah.
You hit it on the head.
Yeah. There you go.
On the head.
Yeah. What's a book or movie that deeply impacted me?
Harry Potter comes to mind immediately. Was it impactful though? Harry Potter?
No, I mean, you said that. I didn't say it.
That impacted you.
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't know. The stuff I'm thinking about, I don't think I've ever talked to you about.
A book or
I don't read much lately. Yeah.
A book or a movie?
Book or movie that deeply impacted me.
Is it a movie?
I have both.
You have both.
I have an answer for both.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
A book or movie that's deeply impacted you. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
Well, well, when I think of a book, I used to read these books called Rainbow Boys, and
I have no clue what that is.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with these books. If anybody knows about these books, it would be hilarious to have a conversation about it in the comments. But
Rainbow Boys?
Rainbow Boys. Oh my God. Like, it was this book about these like 3 young gay men. I think they were white gay men, but at the time it was like, I was like itching and like thirsting for like gay content, like anything that was gay. It was just so important and exciting, like for me. So I read all them books. I think it was like 3. It was like Rainbow Boys, Rainbow Road, Rainbow Way, or something like that. It was like 3 of them. And
I've never seen him read.
well, yeah, I don't read much lately, but I have some books that I've purchased that I want to read. But that's the books. Movie, I would say Noah's Ark, the series and movie, was huge for me. Representation for Black gay men, navigating relationships and friendships and
Love Noah's Ark.
career and all of that. That was like huge. And some of the kids are, I think maybe a few months ago, they were getting into Noah's Ark. The Gen Z kids are now getting put on to Noah's Ark. And I think the new generation getting into something that we had as millennials, as millennial gays.
I don't even think it was a millennial gay thing.
It was.
Maybe I'm a early millennial, because my gay uncle had to introduce it to me. I didn't know anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was a Disney Channel child. I grew up on
But
Disney
you're a
Channel.
late millennial, like you're a young millennial.
I'm 94.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
you really belong to the 80s babies.
No, I'm a millennial. And I mean, that was something that we're getting into. I don't think I got into it until I was like 15. So you were like 11. You just weren't, it's just different.
Yeah.
But anyway, that and Cinderella, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Brandy.
Which I bought you
Yes.
for Christmas one year.
Huge deal. Huge deal. The song, the music, Brandy, just so good. Just remember my life being
Why
changed
did I
forever.
think about that, Brandy? That wasn't that.
Yeah. Okay.
What's my definition of success? I'm this way.
Your definition of success is a $2 million home by the lake.
Yes.
Is
That's so crazy. Is that bad? I don't care.
a healthy love life. I don't know.
Money in the bank.
Lots of money.
Money coming in. Money flowing out. Money.
Money. Lots
Money
of
for vacations. Money for staff.
Period.
Okay. We need a staff.
I need help.
That are also gainfully employed. They like to work.
Yeah.
There.
And we say 2 million not because it's the biggest house that it's like the biggest goal, but it's like a big house for just 2 people.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's modest. We've been in
That's
a couple
modest.
$2 million homes.
Yeah.
We like them.
Yeah. What's my biggest accomplishment so far?
Me. No, I'm sorry. You are my biggest accomplishment. But
That's so sweet.
let's see. Your biggest accomplishment. I mean, you becoming a loan officer was a really big accomplishment. You just paid off your car. That's a big accomplishment. We just got engaged, but that's an accomplishment for me. I don't know. A big accomplishment. Becoming a loan officer was a big deal.
It was. I wouldn't even think about that. What I thought about was graduating from college.
Oh, child.
Because I was doing that for so long. But yes.
It took you a minute.
It took me too long. We're talking about failing. Literally failing classes. But I did it. I made it out of college, but my college degree is useless. It does nothing for me. So kids, don't go to college unless there's an actual career connected to your
Go to
degree.
a trade school.
Get a trade, learn a skill.
Get your real estate license.
Get your real estate license or get your loan officer license. Do something that
Makes sense.
makes money. Yes.
If I could, I would go to get a tech degree.
So after a bachelor's degree, 10 years in college and a bachelor's degree, I had to still go to mortgage school and pass the SAFE exam to become a loan officer to have a career, which I could have did straight out of high school and
You
been
been
rich and no college debt. Okay. Maybe not a few less friends. You know, I had some amazing formative experiences in college, but yeah, that's definitely a big accomplishment is passing the SAFE exam because I took it 4 times. I took it 4 times and missed it by like 1 point 3 of those times. So I realized that I was taking the test too fast, so I slowed down, and that's what made the difference, and I passed with flying colors. So that was a big accomplishment and as of late in my adult life.
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for me too.
Well, that was nice. That was fun.
So fun.
Wow.
I hope you guys had fun watching us. Yeah, it's just a chill little sit down video.
Put in the comments some questions you have for us so that we can do a Q&A.
Mm-hmm.
I think Q&A would be more fun.
Yeah, Q&A.
We like answering your questions.
We've done one, we'll do another.
Y'all be nosy and in the business. Love it.
Get in our business if you want to.
Yeah. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe,
Share.
share. Our other social media platforms are about to be popping. We got some new content coming for you on Instagram, TikTok, and that's it, right?
Yeah, follow our pages.
Follow our pages.
We trying to build up like a. We want to be popular too, so go follow our pages if you haven't already. And we love you.
We do. Oh, our registry is in the comment section.